Michael, good to have you on again. Thanks for being here.
It's nice to be here. You know what? I actually have the same dream about somebody coming into my house.
This happens a lot, actually, where I'll be just falling asleep and I'll run through an entire scenario of a home invasion. And I don't have any kind of weapon in my house.
So you want to go with the .22 caliber.
Right.
Perfect gun to shoot in the house. It's a low caliber gun. You can't really kill anybody from a distance, you know? So if they take a hostage, you can just start shooting at them.
Perfect.
Just let it go.
This is good to know.
Yeah. So whenever I'm on the road, I talk about getting a .22. Everybody makes fun of me. You know, because, it's that guy thing. Like, oh, what, are you going to shoot a squirrel?
Yeah.
With your little gun? But if you're in a house, that's what you want. Little .22. You know? I'm basically teaching you guys how to kill somebody, I think.
So it's a .22 you think is superior to the
well, you don't want to get
part
like
of a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah. You don't have like a .44 Magnum. It's like you're going to shoot through the guy, through the wall, blow your dog's brains out, and like drop the engine out of your car. It's just way too much.
Yeah.
Just
22.
get like a little .22. You can still hear if you miss.
Right?
No, I shot a .38 one time with no hearing protection.
Yeah.
I was doing landscaping for this guy, and all of a sudden he was like,
Oh, yeah, that follows.
Sound that needed killing.
yeah, and he was like, I got this 5-shot .38. I never shot it. It was the 80s, so you're like, yeah, why not? There's
Wait a
no
minute.
laws.
You can't explain anything by just saying, oh, it was the 80s.
Yeah, you could just...
Why did you do that? It was the 80s.
Yeah, it was. We went down the street. Somebody burned a car for insurance, so we were shooting at that, and after the first shot, I couldn't hear anything, and I never forgot that. So if you're in the house and you miss, now you can't hear, you're blinded by the muzzle flash, this guy's coming around your bed with a sickle, and you're shooting the wrong way.
He's got a sickle?
Sickle.
Is he harvesting
No,
wheat? What's he doing? What's he doing in your house? With a sickle.
I honestly, as you get older, you think about safety, and I totally relate to that.
Yeah.
When you're home alone, it's just that feeling.
Yeah.
It's just you're the only person there. You're what's for dinner. If somebody comes in, it's on you. That's why I never was comfortable in a motel.
What?
Because you're just laying in this bed like 2 feet from a door that just opens up into the parking lot. Any guy can come in. And you're just not ready to have a fight to the death. You're just laying there. You turn the chair, this guy comes in.
Well, to be honest, I'm never ready to have a fight to the death. It's not like in a motel. You think in a motel, it's like you're particularly vulnerable.
In a motel, you should, just drive by a motel and just look at it. You're just looking at those doors like there's just people in there just laying on beds like half naked, just laying there.
And the door is like that thick. It's barely...
You could put your foot right through it. He's going to be like that. That's it. Last thing you're going to see is just... You're going to be looking back at your own body like upside down.
You're crazy.
Looking.